Ladies and gentlemen, it is horrifying news that I have for you. The vegans have taken over TikTok. Yes, TikTok, the place we feel safe. We're the only people that, pose any harm as the giant superpower that's running it. Anyway, vegans have taken over TikTok and it's up to me to defend the people from these dirty, dirty vegans. But first, this video is brought to you by FK, can't say the word yet in the video because it'll get demonetized, anti-vegan jerky. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. This is the best jerky you can get your hands on, the best jerky money can buy. It is, I won't get a massive bit because it'll take me a little bit of time to eat it. It's not that chewy shit. It's delicious. All right, go and get some right now. FKvegans.com. With every sale, we kick a puppy. That's how we do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the videos. Oh, kids eating a burger at a vegan. That's vegan Andy. That vegan teacher's husband. He is a different bit of gear. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, I did a video on him just the other week. I found a secret out about him. Let's watch the rest of the video. He does these videos, right, where he goes out and he basically tells everyone they're a murderer and a bad person. But here, he's showing what he does best, is he has kids in his content, which is fucking weird, Andy. Stop doing that. What we found out about Andy in that video, and I urge you to watch it, is he became vegan for two reasons. He had severe hemorrhoids and he couldn't get erections anymore. And now that you know that, let's move on to the next video.
The reason why you cannot eat meat is because one,
Jesus, fucking what is that recorded on?
you're gonna get cancer. Two,
That's been disproven countless times. That is not a fact. That is absolutely incorrect.
it's just not good for you.
For so many reasons. Number one, you don't get cancer. Number two, you shouldn't do it.
You should have more plants in your life. Okay?
Hey, what's wrong with some plants and some meat? Bit of a combo meal. Nothing wrong with that. It's great.
And that looks fake, so I don't know why you'd eat it.
What?
Also, why are we killing animals?
They're delicious, you fucking goose.
Meat is the healthiest thing you can eat.
Well, that too. I guess that's a very important reason as well. There are many reasons we eat animal products. Number one, they are delicious. It is the best tasting food on the planet. How many people get a big plate for dinner and they see their vegetables and go, yeah, can't wait to dig into those, and then, oh, I better smash the meat so I can get that out of the way. No one fucking does that. That's why vegans are such angry, unhappy people, because their entire life is vegetables. They look at vegetables and they go, I have to put that in my mouth and chew and chew and chew until some type of what resembles happiness returns to my life. They'll be chewing forever, ladies and gentlemen, because they will never receive happiness.
Animal products are the healthiest things you can eat. Eggs, red meat, it's not gonna give you cancer. That's been debunked several times.
Tell me!
It's just
Tell me.
completely not true. It's just categorically false.
He's right.
And this is the most nutrient-dense food. I got liver right here. B vitamins.
I wouldn't eat liver. I just don't like the taste. But other than that, then yes, it is the most nutrient-dense type of meat. But just basic flesh is great for you. Full of vitamins, full of everything that you need in your entire existence. From saturated fat, which is fantastic for you, from cholesterol, which is fantastic for you. I know you probably hear that and some people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Mate, if you haven't paid attention to the changes in how diet has been prescribed to people, then that's on you, bro.
B vitamins, vitamin A. What plant food is gonna give you this many nutrients?
There's none. And plant food just doesn't give you B12. Now, people talk about that a lot with vegans. They say, oh, I take it, I supplement it. Well, those supplements just don't have the same effect on the body. They're not as bioavailable as a natural piece of meat. Now, with B12, you can actually slow the growth of a young person's brain and mind if you eat a vegan diet. It's not only been proven, but it's been recommended against. So you could say that's big meat coming after the vegans, but either way, who cares?
Get yourself some spinach, broccoli,
And that's all great. Mix it in with some meat and you got the perfect diet.
Hey, but is it gonna give you B vitamins and vitamin A?
get you B12.
It's not gonna.
Obviously not.
It's not gonna give you anywhere near as much as liver.
Okay, go ahead.
So how is liver bad?
Okay, so she's been defeated in the argument, so she just walks away. Nice one, good work. Now, in that situation, not all vegans would walk away. Many would actually stay and argue. They would cite studies and they would promote the facts that have been basically advertised to them in their echo chamber. You notice that vegans always talk about like 2 or 3 websites that they get all of their information from. And if anything ever comes out that sort of spits in the face of that knowledge, they completely refute it, refuse it. They don't even consider looking at it. These are not rational people. much like I'd love.
You're wearing a belt. Is that belt from leather or is that an artificial?
I have heard about this. I have not watched this entire clip. This is vegan booty.
Yeah, it's vegan leather, yeah.
Okay, but it's leather.
Yeah, it's not someone's skin.
So it's actually an artificial product.
Yeah, it's vegan, yes.
No, it's an artificial product.
Yes.
That's the question I'm
Yeah,
asking.
no one was shot in the head for my belt.
Yeah, but it is leather?
Yes,
So
vegan
it came
leather.
from an animal?
No, it's vegan leather. So it's a synthetic material and no one was shot in the head
So
and
that
it's
bit
not
of
someone else's
synthetic
skin.
material you've got, that produced as much CO2 as driving my car from here to Darwin.
That is a massive kick in the face to people who spout the climate emergency argument when it comes to eating animals. These people are wearing fake synthetic products, and if they are doing that and it has that negative effect on the planet, what the fuck are you all talking about then, huh? What are you going to talk about now? You fucking goose.
You have the choice. You're not a carnivore
No,
because
I
we're
do
all
have a
omnivores
choice.
and we can
And my
thrive and
choice-
survive on a plant-based
My
diet.
choice is I like to eat meat. We have a choice.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And
So
just because you have made your choice, don't put your choice on me. I want to be able to choose for myself.
I guess that's what it comes down to, and that's why people get pissed at vegans, is because it's much like religion. Like, you're just trying to force it down people's throats, and people fucking hate that.
He
Come and
wants
have a
her
look.
breast milk in your mouth. He doesn't want it in the babies. The babies are murdered.
No, they're not.
Hang on, fucking go. He wants your breast milk. What was that? Jesus.
He
Come and
wants
have a
her
look.
breast milk.
Her breast milk. She's talking about a cow. Okay, when you give animals, human qualities, it does confuse the fuck out of people. And also is quite dangerous. If you think a shark is cuddly, you're going to get fucking eaten.
In your mouth. He doesn't want it in the babies. The babies are murdered.
No, they're not. My babies are running around in the paddock
What
with their
happens
mums.
to the males?
The males? Well, those that I can't sell as breeding stock, I keep until they're around about 2 years old, and then I eat them.
He's a carnivore. That's what we do. That's why we raise cattle. That's not shocking at all. Trucker found guilty in death of vegan activist.
Truck hitter.
The truck driver who ran over Regan Russell outside Canadian slaughterhouse pled guilty to careless driving causing death. This is from Plant-Based News. Fuck, that's fucked.
No words.
That is fucked. In court, Andrew Blake was ordered to pay a fine of $2,000. I mean, that's horrible that happened. That's a person's life and they've got a whole family. But don't put yourself in the fucking position to stand in front of a truck, mate. Like, isn't that just so obvious?
Trucker just killed
Wow.
one of us. It finally fucking happened.
That is crazy. Stop doing it then! Fuck. Okay, that's all very sad and horrible, and that should never happen. But what do you think is gonna happen in those situations when you stand in front of a fucking giant semi-trailer, mate? Just don't do it. It's that simple. Ooh, we're still on plant-based news here. Why are so many people going hungry is the question.
The following statement is accurate or inaccurate. It's insane that we're able to feed 80 billion farmed animals every year, but we're not able to provide adequate nutrition for 800 million humans who are undernourished.
100% would agree with that.
Yeah, it's pretty insane when you put it like that, but those cows are making money. And in the capitalist society, which I thoroughly enjoy, buy my merch, get my jerky, that's where the money goes. It goes to investing within itself and making more money. And I think you'll find that a lot of the countries where people are starving, it does come down to less about animal agriculture and more about corruption and just fucking a shit go for a lot of people. I think it's pretty disingenuous to go out there. And it's more of like a hippie thing to say, if you will. Oh, well, we can feed all of these animals, but what about the people? It's like when your parents used to say to you, if you didn't finish your dinner, oh, send it over to the starving African kids. Okay, mate, do you know how long it takes to send fucking food over there? You're going to give them food poison, they're going to die. Point being, it's a nothing argument. He's not going to achieve anything here. Of course people are going to say, yeah, that's horrible. What type of maniac wouldn't say that? I imagine this lady's going to completely agree.
That is wild. That's crazy.
That makes no sense.
It's insane.
Why do you think that is?
Imagine if someone just goes, yeah, I'm for it. I'm fucking for it.
It's all about the money, isn't it? Money, money, money.
Then we have to talk about money.
All white people in the money thing. Yep, bloody white people. Naughty, naughty.
Money, money, money.
Then we have to talk about money and greed, and that's why we have so many hungry people.
Capitalism.
No. We have so many hungry people. We have so many homeless people because the government doesn't look after them. And yes, you could say that it's got something to do with money, but more so, it has to do with policy and how we help people, and usually how we help people with mental health disorders. Unfortunately, a lot of people with severe mental health disorders find themselves in situations you'd never want to be. A vegan on TikTok. Oh my God, we're still on fucking plant-based news. Is honey cruel?
Inside and puts them to work.
Who cares?
Honey, which is food for their fellow species creatures. Humans
Who cares?
take that honey. Every
Who cares?
beehive has a queen. To be inside, beekeepers clip their wings and trap it into a box.
I don't care.
And have it
Why am I yelling
to
at the
serve
computer?
in terms
Who
of
gives a fuck?
increasing the colony size. Worker bees work around that.
Could you imagine your entire life is dedicated to fucking bees? Well, not fucking bees. You couldn't fuck a bee. You could try, but that's about it. Vegans harass... This shit. This is what I was talking about with the truck before. Don't fucking stand there, idiot. Look at him getting angry about it. Well, move!
Don't swear at him. Stop the truck, 2 minutes, buddy. We're not going to move. 2 minutes. Come on, just give us 2 minutes.
Like, I honestly think if those two dudes got ran over there, they should play that video in court and everyone goes, well, you had your chance to move. Get out of the fucking way.
I love animals, but I love the way they taste too, so it is a bit contradictory.
This guy is the biggest soy boy on earth. Earthling Ed. Have a go at him. Imagine him being your messiah.
Love them. He's so cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
He's adorable. I see where you're going with this, sir. I mean...
Where am I going?
They have personalities?
Yes.
They do, you're right. I'm not going to argue.
I've met cows. They're dumb as fuck. We should eat them. I don't care. That's another argument. They are chosen as food. Therefore, who cares? Fuck them.
There's meat. I eat them.
But you love them.
I do love them.
The dog that you love, you wouldn't eat.
No, of course you wouldn't, because it's been chosen as man's best friend. Cows have been chosen as man's best food. There you go. It's been domesticated. That's the argument there.
I don't think they taste good.
You don't think they taste good? You don't think they taste good, or you don't think they...
I don't think they taste good.
This bloke might be eating dogs. Next video.
If we were to have kids, you would be happy for them to be vegan. I would want them to be vegan.
I'm happy to like just give my...
Idiot. Both of them, idiot. People shouldn't just be able to have kids, all right? They should be a fucking test. And if they say they're going to raise them vegan, you automatically lose your privileges to have children.
Kids vegan food if when they leave the house and go to school there's no restriction, because I think if you make a child's
they're
life
gonna get fucking
difficult out
bullied.
of your control, it makes their life difficult in other ways.
100%.
If my child goes to school and they've come home having
Not to mention the lack of B12 that's going to fuck their brain, but anyway, whatever.
they go
Lack
to
of
school,
protein,
it's lasagna
all that shit.
and they have lasagna at school,
No.
I'm not going to be bothered about that personally.
I don't want them to have lasagna at
See,
school.
I think that's
want
where
them
we'd
to
have
be
to
vegan.
compromise.
Oh, these poor kids are going to go there and everyone's having lasagna and they're fucking hoeing into the lasagna and look at all this fucking lasagna. And then old Shirley over here is stupid kid sitting there going, I don't want lasagna. Oh, can I have a fucking... I don't know, insert vegan food here. Can I have a carrot, please?
No, but I want them to be a vegan child. So if they're going to school, they will eat
Vegan
options at
child.
school.
But
Look,
they
most
might not
schools
be a
do
vegan option now.
options.
Ultimately, they could be at school and for whatever reason that day...
Or like a big birthday cake or something.
Yeah,
Like,
and they're like, I can't have this because it's got eggs in
Oh,
it.
I didn't even think about birthday cake. They can't have birthday cake. Fuck. Why do vegans freak out about eggs? They just shit them out. Who cares?
I don't want my child to feel like they're trapped in and penned in.
I feel like even now there's so many options. So I feel like by the time we would have a child that would be at school
Maybe,
making their
yeah.
own decisions about food, I would hope there would be
Your child's going to get bullied and they deserve it. Next video.
A new study from researchers in Israel has revealed that tomato plants scream when they're picked from their stems. So what does this mean for the plant-based diet crowd and their insistence on ethical eating?
Now, there is an idea that plants communicate with each other, which would lead us to at least consider that maybe they are somewhat sentient and the vegans are just as bad as us.
I did check earlier whether or not it was going to...
Oh, this is
offend you
Earthling Ed
if we
again.
had some tomatoes in front of you and if I did remove them from their stem. You said no.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we kind of misrepresented the report a little bit.
Right.
The word scream isn't cited in the report.
Okay.
Either is the word pain or sentience or suffering. Really, all we discovered was that plants will release certain popping sounds due to what they believe is cavitation.
Let me have a look. Screaming Tomatoes, a great band name, really. Okay, so this is from Live Science. A team set up microphones near healthy and stressed tomato and tobacco plants, both in soundproof boxes in a greenhouse setting. The stressed plants were either dehydrated or had their stems snipped, lopped off. The team also recorded pots with only soil in them to check the soil alone didn't make any sounds. They found it didn't. On average, the plants let out 1 pop per hour, but the stressed plants emitted up to 11 to 35. That's a lot of pops. I don't know where they got the screaming stuff from. It seems like they're communicating. What else would you say it is? Why are they releasing gas if you're being cut in half?
Basically the releasing of gas. So much like bacteria also emit frequencies, so do plants as well.
But you don't know that.
But it doesn't mean that they suffer or feel pain.
So they don't suffer or feel pain, because I think that's one of the things that a lot of people are concerned
at
about
all.
now, for people who are not wanting to eat meat for ethical reasons. You know, there are these occasional reports that seem to pop up about potentially, you know, plants being able to communicate with each other or feel things, etc. What's your view on that then? Do you think that plants can feel things?
No, they have a subjective experience, which is what sentience is.
You don't know that.
Animals have as well. They're intelligent, of course, but so are bacteria and viruses. They're also intelligent.
Exactly. Stop killing all of those too, you fucking genocidal maniacs.
What I always say to people is, if you're genuinely concerned about plants, let's say that you think, hang on a minute, there's some good evidence that plants suffer. Well, the majority of the plants that we're growing in the UK are being used as animal feed anyway.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate, but also, you're still killing them too, so you're just as bad as us.
So even as a vegan myself, I'm actually reducing animal and plant suffering by adopting a plant-based diet.
I'm reducing plant suffering by eating them. No, you're not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the video. Let me know what you thought down below, and make sure you check out the Fuck Vegans Jerky. It is absolutely delicious at fuckvegans, or it's fkvegans.com. Go and get it right now. Get the barbecue flavour, get the chili flavour, get stuck into it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.